Hi friends, welcome to Wafa Studies YouTube channel. This is part 4 in Power BI playlist. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to sign up for Power BI service. Before discussing this topic in detail, let's try to recap what we did in our last video. So if you haven't watched my past video, kindly watch it. So we actually created a sample report using Power BI desktop in our last video. So let me quickly open this Power BI desktop and then let me show you that report what we have created, and then we will come to the part of signing up to Power BI service. So this is the Power BI desktop. This is how it look like when you actually install it, right? You already know all this if you have watched my previous video. So let me open this sample report which we created yesterday, in our last class. There we have created a sample report by including a slicer and also by including some visuals to show profit and sales by date actually. So you can see the same thing. Sample report is the header here, and sales by date, profit by date. This is getting loaded here, and also there is a slicer available. Okay. So according to the slicer, the values in the other visuals will change. So let's assume this is the report, this is the final report which we have developed, and we want to deploy this report into Power BI online service. So what is Power BI online service or PBI online service? You already know that, right? If you have watched in my previous videos, especially the first video where I have explained about overview. So in Power BI there are totally three components actually. One is Power BI desktop. This will be useful to create reports, okay, and another one is Power BI service. This is nothing like, it is actually an online service, uh, uh, which is a like type of SaaS, right? Software as a service. So why you need this online service? Once you create your reports, if you want to share those reports to everyone across the organization, or if you want to collaborate with the same report some couple of other peoples and all, so it is a source, it is the area where you have to deploy your report. So after creating your report in Power BI dashboard, using this publish button, you need to publish the report to the Power BI service, so that everyone can come to that service and they can view that report, they can consume those report, right? There are a lot of things to cover inside this Power BI service. What Power BI PBI service, and what components it has and how it will work. Everything we will see in detail in our upcoming videos. Don't worry. So not only this, there is another element called Power BI PBI mobile apps, right? So mobile service. So so you can install Power BI mobile app onto Windows, Android, iOS platforms, and you can consume your Power BI reports even on the mobile application, mobiles as well. Okay. So this is what you already know. So now in our last video using Power BI desktop, we have created a report, sample report, what you are seeing here. Now, if you really want to deploy this report onto Power BI service, you should go with this publish button. The moment when you try to do this, okay, it is asking me to save the changes. Yes, I want to save the changes, and then immediately it will ask you to sign in to Power BI service uh, to publish the changes. So, but I haven't created any account on Power BI service yet, so I cannot use my email address here to directly sign into the to publish that. So publishing the report to Power BI service, we will discuss that in our next video. So this video is just to know how to sign up to Power BI service. So there is a blocker right now, we have to sign up, right? So let's close this window, let's minimize this. So what I'm going to do, let me open my browser. I think I have already opened my browser. So here let's navigate to Power BI service. Okay, if you type pba.com, or even if you type Power BI, sorry, not PBA. If you type powerbi.com, or even if you type like powerbi.microsoft.com, both the URLs will work. It will take you to Microsoft Power BI online service platform. So this is where you have to create your you have to create your account, or you have to sign up for the Power BI service to consume that, right? So you can click this try free or start free in anything. So let me click that try free, because I want to try the trial version, and let's click this try free once again. So now it will try to open a new window where it will ask you to, before get started, enter your work email address. So one point to know is, if you really want to sign up for Power BI service, you should actually use your work or school accounts. So what do I mean by work or school account? In short, if you really want to consume Power BI service, you cannot use your personal email addresses. That means if you have any Gmail email account or Hotmail or Outlook, so all these email domains what we actually use for our personal or commercial uses, we cannot use those domain related email addresses to sign up in Power BI service. You should use only any other domain which is not like Gmail, Hotmail or Outlook. Okay, so that means basically you can use your work accounts or school accounts. So that means maybe let's assume if you have like mahir@hdfc.com. So this is the email account. If you have, you can use it, or mahir@hcl.com, tcs.com, any other domain, right? So you can use that. So there is a blocker here, right? Everyone will not have their work email addresses or school email addresses. Then how to overcome this blocker? So there is one site is available for that. So let me show you that: https://10 10minutemail.com. So if you go to this URL 10minutemail.com, so this is the site where you can get email addresses with some custom domains uh, for your use. You can see, but that email addresses will be available only for 10 minutes. You can see right now it is already giving me one email address. Just try to copy that email address, control C, and let me paste that into notepad first. Let me do control A, backspace, and so this is the email address it given, right? So let me do control C. Okay, let me do this once again, guys. Let me make sure I have copied this completely. Okay, yeah. So now using this email address I can sign up actually. So let me paste this here and let me click this sign up. So what it will do, it is going to send a did you get your email address from your company? Yes. Okay, just type some first name and last name. So I am going to type like maybe Sheikh, last name as Mahir. Okay, so let me give a password for it. Let me confirm my password. Okay, so what it is saying, it has sent a verification code onto this email address. Just provide that verification code here. So if you go here to the 10 minutes here, so see, you have already got a email. Your verification code is 190526 190526. So let's use that 190526. And now let me click this start icon. So this is actually going to sign up you for the Power BI service. Once you are good with this Power BI service sign up, you can very well use it. So it is showing another step here to invite more people inside your organization if you have. For now, I am not going to invite anyone. I am going to skip this step. So right now, what is happening behind the scenes? It is actually setting up a complete Power BI account for you. Okay. So let's click next. Let's wait for a couple of seconds to set up this. Okay, oh sorry, so it is asking me to set up a Microsoft Authenticator, so I don't want to do that. Let me come back, skip for now. So I don't want to set up that right now. So there is a multi-factor authentication it is asking us to set up. It is a complete different concept. Not only so multi-factor authentication means you should authenticate at two areas, not only providing a password. It will be sending one code into your Microsoft Authenticator mobile app. So using that code also you need to authenticate. So multi-factor authentication, two-step authentication it is actually. So let's not go in detail about that multi-factor authentications and all. Our main job in this video is to sign up for the Power BI service. That's it. So we are almost done, as you are seeing right now on the screen. Great. See, it says good evening Sheikh, and we have now launched ourselves. That means we are successfully created an account on Power BI service. From now on, we can try to publish our reports onto this account actually. So whenever you try to publish your account, your reports onto this account, you will see all those reports on this Power BI service in real time. Okay, so that's so in real time way also it will work. So people used to create their reports here, and they will publish the reports into Power BI service, what you are seeing right now on the browser like this. So here they will try to add uh, their team members or operation team members, everyone they will try to give access into this PBI service workspaces and reports, so that operations guys or end users of those reports will come here and see their reports, consume those reports and everything, right? Let's not worry about all that. In future we will be discussing about this Power BI service in detail, what it is, how it work and everything. So thanks for watching this video. Hope this video given a clear idea how to sign up for Power BI service. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications whenever I add videos. Thank you so much.